Spider-Man.
Spider-Man.
All right, B, we're almost there.
This is almost the end.
We defeated Spider-Man's greatest nemesis, Anti-Venom.
Greatest?
And then we fought the infamous Black Cat clone.
Infamous.
And then I changed the costumes again because I'm really bad at this.
You know, that's kind of like a big part of this game, I feel like. I mean, it's a major feature. I'm going to say that, at least.
Hands down.
Pow.
Peter, did you make it through?
So, they jump back to their regular time, in case the viewers don't remember.
Yeah, it is kind of hard to tell the difference between their various times.
So,
Ooh.
2099 is sporting the very shiny Steel Spider outfit,
Ah.
while our regular Peter Parker is in the Assassin Spider-Man outfit. Do you know about that story, B?
I do not know about that story.
So, one time Spider-Man goes to Russia
Okay.
to try to not kill someone, while Wolverine goes to kill someone. And they come across each other and they fight.
Uh-huh.
And normally, Wolverine kills her, Spider-Man feels bad he couldn't protect her, goes back home, Gwen Stacy, all that stuff. Everything goes bad.
Yeah.
A what-if story was what if Spider-Man had to kill her?
Ooh.
And he does.
And it breaks him.
It breaks him. So what he does is he joins Wolverine and an ex-KGB agent, and they become world-trouting super spies.
Ah. Is it just a nameless KGB agent, or?
I mean, he's no Nick Fury.
Okay, he's not like KG Beast. Is that a Marvel character?
No, KGB, you know, like Putin.
Yeah. No, I'm talking about the character KG Beast.
I don't know.
I can't remember which franchise that one belongs to. I know it's a guy.
Image?
Maybe. It might be Image.
Is it Dynamite? So, I cut out a lot of fluff in this part, which you'll notice by the page turns.
Yeah.
Very comic book-esque. I do believe that I deserve a pat on the back. Viewers, do it.
I do like that, though. Boom.
This part was stupid because you have to collect 3. No, how many DNA cards do you think you have to collect, B?
Okay, if I had to guess. Jesus, there's a cart? Okay. 12.
Close.
That was just completely pulling a number out of my head. I have no idea how many there should be.
Steel panels.
How close are we going to be?
There were 3.
3? Oh, well, I was way off.
Yeah. But, you know, Biggers doesn't. So, this took about 20 minutes. Fighting all the mobs, making sure the cart didn't get destroyed by the mobs, pushing it to the center, and then pressing O to shove it in.
Press O and shove it in. That's got to be a euphemism for something.
For something.
Well, I do dig this fancy little slideshow because I get the impression that I would have been very frustrated had we watched this in real time.
Oh man, imagine playing it.
I don't think that I will. Thank you.
You don't want to do the glorious New Game Plus? What I gotta say about Spider 2099? The hit sparks.
Yeah. That is fancy looking. But it feels like someone just drew on a background scene with a light pen. It's just... No, hey, we got this one again.
Yep.
I feel like you gave us the play-by-play. That's what this is.
You're missing about 6 minutes of footage in between each shot.
What happened next?
We'll find out.
You can't even remember. It just all kind of...
I pushed in another one!
No kidding. 3 times, huh?
3 times.
Wow.
The game likes 3s. So, I don't know about you, B, but I had a action figure of the Steel Spider-Man outfit.
I think I remember that one.
Do you remember the one time it's actually in the comic? Not counting like Spider-Verse or anything like that.
No.
Alright, so the Rose, I don't know if you know the Rose, Wilson Fisk's son.
Alright, yeah.
He put together like a band of like criminal nobodies.
Uh-huh.
Like literally no one worth remembering. Like not even the Spot. Lesser than the Spot.
Oh my god.
But Spider-Man was having a lot of trouble with them at the time. So he went to the university he was studying at and used their lab and made himself an entirely metal, flexible Spider-Man suit.
Now, I don't know much about the physics of spider powers, but I would assume that adding several dozen to several hundred pounds of metal to your body would make it more difficult to climb up stuff.
Well, oh, hey.
Oh.
It's your favorite thing in any game, B. The big guy you have to keep punching until he goes down.
What is this, like, wannabe, like, Bane motherfucker even doing in this game?
Who the heck are you supposed to be?
This is like the last like fourth of the game, and they're just now introducing this guy.
Yeah. And I love how he's like, I'm the one who's gonna kill you. You weren't even important enough to give a name. I take it this one also took a while.
Just a bit. Just a bit.
Air duct? What's next?
Look at that ass.
Anyway, the suit gets frozen midway through the fight, and then he just breaks it off, and then you never see it again.
That's good.
So,
I hate to interrupt your story, but can we just appreciate Spider-Man's junk in this sequence?
I mean, we can. That's why I picked the assassin suit. It's like he's wearing nothing at all.
It was crazy. Like, that was a full... The whole, like, package just hanging there.
Miguel? Are you okay?
So,
Hey.
so have you enjoyed the little glimpses of this atrocity, as they've dubbed him,
Yeah.
It was worth it.
Oh, yeah. This is much better.
than
Yes.
any other Spider-Man villain ever?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure.
Also, what kind of a name is, like, Atrocity?
That place is
Like,
stuck.
that's just the cheapest, like...
Bet it would put that creature down for the count so I can
That's
find his DNA.
like the third thing they came up with. Like, the first two names sounded way too dumb. And they're like, Atrocity? That sounds cool in a Rob Liefeld kind of way.
Okay, that's the name.
Love this plan.
Look at this guy.
So I don't know if you see, but we have
Got him a new
3 DNA injectors.
Look, it's important that you get 3 of them, alright?
Comedy comes in threes. I mean, if this was a satire, maybe.
Alright.
So the trick to this fight is to get him in the gas chamber, put him to sleep, so you can pull out all of his
Guts?
goo.
Oh. Alright, they, oh god, you've got an injector? Look. They ripped this straight out of a Resident Evil game. That's how I feel about that. This entire boss fight.
stations we can
This is pretty Nemesis.
downloaded it. We're done? That's the hope. Yeah, because everything's been working out great so far.
Hey, it came through, but the strands are in pieces. Can you get another sample?
Yeah. He'll fall for the same thing 3 times. Oh.
Uh-oh, he can also teleport.
This thing teleports now? What do you mean? Teleport! Crack a dictionary!
He disappeared from one place and came out another. I guess there's no precedent for... I mean, there's not no precedent. There's double negative no precedent for that.
There's not any, almost possibly any president.
They did have those weird tentacle things just pop out of the walls. And I thought it was just because they were too cheap to bother to animate realistic looking debris and rubble.
Oh yeah.
So he just slapped a teleportation skin like on the end of it.
By the way, I wasn't seeing at the time, but he actually catches the door in the second phase.
Oh.
So you have to do that. Web up the tentacles. The
Ah.
atrocity branded tentacles that he's known for.
Aha.
Everyone, the superior anti-venom.
I love that they kept the aspect of Dr. Octopus where he was just horribly obese with his boss. That is a flabby monstrosity. Huh?
I'm still having
I remember the time that anti-venom teamed up with the Punisher and they fought crack dealers.
one more sample.
Now he's fused with Dr. Octopus fighting time futures.
See, that's the thing. Anti-Venom feels very much like a character who was invented solely for the afternoon special. Like in the 80s. And they teamed him up with the Punisher? What were they doing there? Like, was Frank Castle just executing addicts?
Maybe?
And I would think that Anti-Venom would have the ability to cure people of their addictions.
He did, actually, and it worked. He found this, like, cute little girl, and he's like, here, now you're no longer addicted to heroin.
Why didn't they pair him up with a more appropriate superhero than the Punisher? Like, that is full-on war on drugs stuff. Like, no, the Punisher.
By the way, I don't know if you saw, but the webs were doing nothing.
Yeah.
Somebody took their speedy monster pills.
I mean, why not Cloak and Dagger? I'm not going to get past this. I'm sorry. It's just such a bad team-up of Anti-Venom and the Punisher.
But now they want to take damage.
There you go. So this has got to be the last gassing, right?
Well, I mean, this is number 3. Let's get this one right in the other kidney.
Yeah. I'm gonna suck your dick off. There we go. Quick before he steals his juice bag.
Remember when Atrocity was a member of the Sinister? Do you know about the Sinister 16?
DNA strands integrated. No wonder.
They just they had to pick the lowest number they could find other than 6 with 6 in it. That's what happened.
So Green Goblin did this thing where he kidnapped Aunt May again and buried her in a coffin alive,
Oh my god.
and was using the Scorpion, who now had the Venom symbiote, as a go-between to basically like torment Peter Parker.
Wait, I know where this goes. Alright.
You know
This is
who
gonna come to a climax with Spider-Man throwing Dr. Octopus from the top of Hell in a Cell
Apparently I don't.
through the tables. I'm sorry, you talk about burying someone in a coffin. Like, oh, so we're just going full professional wrestling.
I mean, well, it's funny because Dr. Octopus and Green Goblin fight it out for a bit, but when the Scorpion shows up, Gargan's in the Scorpion outfit, but then he rips off the face, and it's Vince No, it's Venom. And then Green Goblin's like, no, you're supposed to find a Venom. Now we're only like 15.
No. The Sinister 16.
Oh, guess how Spider-Man beats them all?
Punching?
Mary Jane called the Fantastic Four and the Avengers.
God damn it. How did you ever triumph against those 16 ne'er-do-wells? Oh, my wife called the police. Well, that's an impressive story. Your wife is really on top of things.
Also, Spider-Man left and he didn't actually finish the fight. He just went after Norman Osborn.
Yeah.
I think he also like punched Venom out.
Yeah, alright. He might be able to punch Venom out, maybe. I would really love to see like a scene in a Spider-Man comic where just the human part of the symbiote gets knocked unconscious, so the symbiote has to kind of pilot him in a really comical ragdoll way to get him out of danger.
I feel like that might have been one of those Flash Thompson ones.
He's just running away like a Titan from Attack on Titan. He's just an abnormal. You know, I'm really glad they threw another falling sequence in at the end, because they were really the highlight of this game.
Oh, this isn't even the last one. So future Peter Parker, that's actually the final boss in charge of everything.
Spoilers.